Good morning, guys. Happy May the 4th. It's Star Wars Day, which is very exciting for a lot of people. Oh, I have a frog in my throat all of a sudden. I haven't said many words this morning out loud, so that's probably why. So happy May the 4th. I hope this week has gone well for you. A little check-in for daily tasks. Yesterday, I got my checklist complete, and I finished 4 things on my list. So that's exciting. I had, a couple that trickled over from the day previously. So I have my top 3 written down for today. And since it's Star Wars Day, one of them is to follow up with people who wanted to pre-order with me. In my form, I make sure that they know that I'm going to do my very best to get the products. And if I am unable, if I am unsuccessful, unable to get them, then I let them know after. So that's going to be my first focus today. And I've got a couple other things on my list ready to go. So I'm very excited about it. So today's prompt is a fun one. Let me do my screen share. Okay, today is write a post about overcoming an objection. So many times people have objections and stories that they build up in their minds, right? And today's goal is going to be to overcome some objection or another. And we can brainstorm later too to figure out what some objections are to Scentsy, whether it's purchasing the products or hosting a party or starting their own business. I went from 2 to 4. I meant 3. Whether it's any of those. So when in your post, you want to say, I understand, I totally get it, I hear you, I feel you. Empathize by validating how they feel. And, maybe you felt that way too about whatever you want to share. Like, oh my gosh, cleaning products, how can I get a really clean bathroom if I'm not using something that has X, Y, or Z ingredient in it? Okay, I felt this way too. And then I started using our all-purpose cleaner, or our bathroom cleaner. The citric acid component to it really has a natural effect that helps eat the grime, gets rid of that buildup, whatever you want to say, but when I try, or I have found that. Or maybe it's about starting your own business. I get it. I thought it was not going to be for me. I didn't think I'd be able to do it. I didn't think I was a salesperson. But when I found a product I love and I shared the love and how it's helped me in my life, whatever, do you understand? That's how the post is supposed to go, right? Like, I get it. Here's why I feel this way. Reinforce the value of your offer and why it's worth overcoming the internal objection. The time I'm saving cleaning because of this amazing bathroom cleaner is priceless. The fact that I'm able to have some extra spending cash to spend on my kids' sports, or to spend on that extra coffee, or to spend on nails, or to put my family savings account is priceless, right? So then there's a call to action. You want to engage. You want them to engage. You want people to start commenting. You want people to maybe share it. You want to encourage them, like, head to my stories, vote on this poll, tag a friend who might need to see this. Or if it's a call to action, like, hey, I want to get my bathroom super clean, comment leave a scrub a dub in the comments, something like that. And make sure that you are using a well-lit photo, nothing dark. Show your face as much as you possibly can. I know for a lot of you, I've said this earlier this week, it's uncomfortable, but people are going to relate to you. People could buy from any of us. Why do they choose you? Is it because they connect with you? Is it because they know you, they like you, and they trust you? Right? So make sure that you are face to face with your audience. Oh, got a lot of yawns today. We're doing great though. Okay, so overcoming an objection. Figure out what objection you want to directly talk about and go from there. Is it something our product solves? Like hard water spots. Is it stink? Is it like the air purifier? It's clean air month. We have that amazing air purifier bundle. Do you want to talk about dirty air? Do you want to talk about how it's okay to have a messy house but clean air? Sounds relatable, right? Figure out how you can relate to your customers by an objection that you had that you can relate to. All right, I'm gonna stop share for a sec. All right, I'll go back to that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my follow or my connection. Today, I think I want to search for maybe more sourdough. No, I want to do houseplants today. It's a lot of posts on indoor plants. I just watered mine so I can make a post about that today. I follow this one gal's one account on Instagram. She is hilarious. She talks about when she talks about her plants, she talks about drowning a hoe. So every time I water my plants, I'm like, doing what Crystal said. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, something else I need to figure out. I've got some plants that are like shriveling and giving up on me, and I just wonder if the air in our house is too dry for them to thrive. So then I wonder if I put them next to a diffuser, if that would help them. I'm gonna get them out of the bathtub. That's where I watered. I'm gonna get them out of the bathtub later and figure that out. So guys, even if you're not doing the 90-day challenge, but you're joining in on these calls, you're listening, and you want to be able to write those posts and do productive things, these 30 minutes can be used to do something for you, for your business that you don't maybe have any other time to get done. This is focused time. You know what I mean? All right, so just a reminder, when you're commenting on people, when you're finding new people to follow, when you are making those connections, make genuine connections, right? We want to make sure that we are making authentic comments on their posts. We are making it personal. Yeah. Found a plant account. I'm going to go back through and see if she has any info on the ones that I have that are giving up on me. Also, if you guys didn't see in Nomad yesterday, I posted a really cool tracker, couple tracker options that were shared. Let me actually open those up real quick so I can show you here. I think we called it Meet More in May. That's not the right folder. And the intention behind Meet More in May is that we want to grow our businesses, right? But we can't do it until we start talking to people. So this is to help encourage you to start talking more to people. So this is a way to keep track of a list. And if you want more of a calendar style, then I have this option as well. Hold on. Oh, all I'm doing is changing where I'm showing. So there was that list option, and here's a calendar option. If you want, you could write numbers in the bubbles and then write numbers on your list. So you know, okay, here's who I talked to on this day. And it's even a great idea to write notes. I also shared a digital tracker. It's a Google Doc that you can, it's a Google Excel sheet that you can write all the data, and it's actually clickable. So it shows you what percentage you're at for the day, for how many conversations you want to have. And again, you can write notes of, where you met the person you talked to, if it was in line at the grocery store, if you just happened to strike up a conversation, if it was at a sports event, if it was at your kid's school pickup, all those things can be documented. And you can just bring up the conversation. It doesn't have to be about necessarily joining the business, but we need to get more comfortable with opening up our mouths and just talking to people about our business, our products. A great way to get them free and half price, our Scentsy Club option, the rewards program, and also joining. So that's another cool thing I wanted to share with you guys as well. All right, can't find that plant. That's okay. Maybe she'll post about it tomorrow, randomly.
Sorry.
Hey, let me go back to the post prompt so you can see that too.
Oh yeah.
Right now I am going through and making my connections for the day.
Awesome. I'll read this real quick.
Planty shenanigans. That's somebody's Instagram handle and I love it. They're Canadian, eh?
Do you have a thought prompt at all?
What's that?
Do you have a prompt at all for the I get it?
Yeah. So that was just basically okay. So here's the objection I have to a product. Like, listen, I get it. I understand that I grew up using all of these harsh chemicals to clean the house, but I don't need those anymore. Talking about how our bathroom cleaner uses natural citric acid or something to that effect, or I get it. I didn't think that I was a salesperson. I didn't think that I could talk to people about these products. But when I started using them, I found out how much I actually loved them, and the conversations just flowed. Something like that.
Cool, cool. 3 priorities. I need to get my thank yous that came in. I feel like there's something else.
Was it reconnecting with Star Wars people the day before the launch?
No, I collected all that money. I'm good with all of that. Um, there was I feel like I can't remember. I figured out something huge on the website, so I'm gonna work on that. Actually, it's gonna be very quick work, so that's good.
Cool.
But that wasn't it. Yeah, it's not nearly as scary, so I'll be a lot readier to share. Readier? Um, as soon as that comes down, or Ewok comes and goes, Beauty and the Beast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do have to send we're gonna write mail down because I do have to send oh, I know what it was. Club. I want to hit that hard today.
Strong.
Yeah.
Well, especially with the Star Wars sense.
Yeah. But my one clubber that has joined, I want to send her that special thank you. I don't know what that's going to be yet. And I have to figure out of my Star Wars if I'm going to order from my mystery host party
Mm-hmm.
and like use all that stuff. But what do I
Excuse me.
bless you?
Thank you.
That was a little baby sneeze.
They were little guys, yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna reach out to I was gonna take a look at my like people who ordered, I don't know, kind of like last early summer, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
pull a report and maybe kind of see if nobody like how often they've ordered maybe since then, I guess, and kind of talk to them about club just because it might be a reason to talk to them. I don't know. It was just kind of a thought process. Like maybe not somebody who's ordered in the last 30 or 60 days, but somebody who's been a little bit longer since they've ordered because
Mm-hmm.
maybe they have forgotten to order. So it's kind of a reason to talk to them or a easy way for them to remember to reorder, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I want to hit club hard this whole next week in general because I really want club to be wrapped up. I want their orders to go this month and have that completely wrapped up.
Yeah.
Um, that one's important to me. I really want to hit this incentive and have that done and tidied up this month.
Mm-hmm.
So my one post, my 5 posts is probably going to be all about club today. My offers are probably all going to be about clubs today.
That's fair.
And I actually do need to I still have to connect. I didn't do that yesterday. My brain dumb. I didn't connect with my open party links.
Mm. I gotta figure, a couple people said they might be interested in the host kits, so I need to make sure I'm having conversations with them.
Uh, yes, ma'am, I hear you.
Oh my goodness. I love connecting with people. I don't know why my brain is
Yes.
still telling me it's the hardest part of this.
It's hard to make that first, but then once I'm talking to them, I'm fine.
Right.
But I when I stumbled across some of my like previous, I guess, job forms, and they were like, yes, I'm interested. Yes, I'm interested. I think for me too is I feel like too much time has passed since they said, yes, I'm interested. And then I feel stupid, like, oh, a month ago you said this. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, I've taken a month to follow up.
Yeah.
But so I need to do that too. Because I found that I had, well, she's only from a couple days ago, thankfully, but I found that I had one or two too that said, like, I'm interested in if you have another kit.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to do that. Connect with 5 to 10 new leads. I need a group, I need a direction for that one today.
For
What
which, I'm
kind of,
sorry.
the connect to 5 to 10 new leads. Like,
Yeah.
I need a kind of person today. I was thinking about um, like a group of people like that I could, somebody that's on my Facebook group that does this, you know. Just can't think of does what today.
Yeah. Likes lake days like you do. Looking forward to summer.
That would maybe actually work for something else I have going on in my head right today.
Great.
Um, lake days, summer days, summer
Mm.
days. I'm actually more of a pool girl, but being where I live right now, I have to conform to liking the lake.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
I
these bread
prefer
accounts are a lot more fun to follow.
the what?
These bread accounts, scoring sourdough, these are a lot more fun to follow.
Oh, that's perfect. Lessons learned. What I am like, I'm getting very frustrated with myself because I'm now 2 months into this catalog, and it's not like I haven't had my scroll and shop ready, and so I need to get over myself. That um, can
Get
play
over
this
yourself
today.
in what way?
Well, like, I just need to do it. Like, do the damn thing. Why am I not talking to them? Why am I stopping myself
So
every
I'm having
time?
this issue too. Like they say they want the party, and it's almost like I have a blank with, okay, how do I host coach for this situation? It should be the same, or it should be similar enough. And then we have, didn't I, oh gosh, didn't I come up with verbiage a little bit ago? Like, hey, share this with
Yeah,
your friends. Where the heck did I put that verbiage? I'm
check,
not very
check our
organized.
check our message thread.
Probably, but I don't remember what I said. So, and when did I say it?
Um, search our message thread for share with your friends, maybe share this out,
Maybe.
share.
And so that's my
Um,
issue is, okay, so I'm going to start using boards for this. When I find that thread, I'm going to start my host coaching board. We might already have one, but I need to be more intentional and consistent with it instead of just throwing something up and hoping it sticks. Like, right, we talk about this all the time with our teams, and anybody we come into contact with, we can't just throw something at the wall and hope it sticks. We need to be intentional with it. So if I'm saying something to one person, and this is going for everybody, right? If you're listening, if you say something to one person and it's a way of coaching, it's a way of something that you want to say again to a future person, write it down, put it somewhere that you're going to remember.
if you don't put it in boards, you can share notes,
Yep.
which we do have a shared note, and you could at least put it there.
I probably have it as a notepad on a notepad somewhere. I'm going to go search my notes. See, that's probably where I've got it. Anyway, that was just a fun little reminder for people.
But that's smart. I need to pull the trigger and pray for, because I have 8 shares left on my boards. I've taken to going in and copying instead of sharing
Smart.
because I used 30 or 60 or something when I shared the little thread of clearance section.
Mm.
It was a lot. So you could watch, they updated the clearance section, I guess, again, by the way.
Oh yeah.
And there's new stuff in there.
Good
And I
reminder.
heard, yeah. And I saw that there was the Christmas bricks.
Okay.
Someone shared them. One of my team shared them.
Okay. That's a good reminder. Okay, I wasn't keeping track. Let me see if I followed 5 people today.
Cool thing about notes and boards is you can do both from your computer too.
Uh-huh.
And you can save, like if we do a PDF or something that we want to share with them or a picture or something, you can share all of that in boards too.
Yes.
Under the same folder. Oh yeah, frosted petals, bright cider of life. I don't think any of that was in there. Was the llama in there? I think I'm going to pay for boards, and I think I'm going to do it monthly. And I think I'm going to stop paying for Visily as we speak.
Yeah, I canceled my Visly subscription yesterday because I can't tell you the last time I used it. I like the idea of it. And if I ever need to use it again, I can, but I have full capabilities until September, I think. So if I decide I'm going to start using it, I'll just re-up. Okay, so today, guys, with your post, make sure that you get that screenshot and shared in the thread in the group chat or on the replay. And make sure that you let us know that you've watched the replay so we can follow along. And like I posted yesterday, if you need help with engagement on posts, just ask us to go comment, right? All it takes is 1 or 2 people to get the ball rolling and for it to start popping up in other people's feeds. Even if it's a day later, it'll still start popping up and you'll get that engagement that these posts are intended to create. Yeah? Cool. All right, guys. Well, happy Star Wars Day. Happy launch day. May the 4th be with you. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.